Guys, good news. I just got off the phone with Jack. He gave me a contact name connected with the media. Once we contact him, we can give him the information and finally get this mess exposed.
That's awesome. So Jack's sure we can trust this person? Last thing we need is for the people trying to kill us to find us.
Jack's one of us. No way he'd put us in danger.
I have the utmost trust and respect for Jack. I totally agree with Eli. He wouldn't put us in any danger.
So when and where are we supposed to meet this person?
Don't know that yet. He's supposed to let me know either later today or tomorrow.
Okay, I have all of the information gathered and organized in a portfolio. I'm going to keep the originals, but the news person will have a copy of everything.
I wonder if you should all call in sick from your job so we can lay low and lessen the chances of getting spotted.
I thought about that. I'm torn between. We still need to work and keep income coming in even after this hits the news.
But here's the thing. Once all of this is exposed, we're going to be free to go back to the States and live a normal life.
Normal life? Boy, would that be nice. Been a while since I've been able to do that.
Same could be said for all of us. But how's that going to work as far as our military commitments? I'm not due to be discharged for another 2 years.
I think that in light of the circumstances, they'll make an exception for us.
Not to mention, I'm very sure there are other people involved in this program behind the scenes who don't want to rock the boat and get exposed.
Very true. But the question I have is, are they going to have a vendetta against us and still try to exact revenge?
I don't think that would be smart. It would be too obvious and there could be some major repercussions.
I'm wondering if they have something akin to the witness protection program where we could start all over with new identities.
Even if they do, I really don't want to do that. I would consider it as a last resort, but only if I knew my life was in imminent danger.
I don't want to either. I'd have to forsake my family, and that's really all I have. I think I'd rather take my chances than give up my family.
Guys, I need to tell you something really important.
What's up, Mabali? Is there something wrong?
I don't want to go back to the States. I've met someone at work who I really like. I'm going to stay here in Kinshasa.
Really? You met someone? That's awesome, Mbali.
Yeah, that is. That is great. Is it a doctor?
Actually, yes, he's new, just out of medical school. He's in an internship.
You do realize that if he's in an internship, he's most likely going to end up working at some other facility in another city.
Yes, he will end up doing that. But he's already been offered a position at another hospital here in Kinshasa once he gets done with his residency. So if we end up getting married, we'll still stay here.
Well, I'm glad for you. I think that's great. And you should stay here. This is where you're from. You grew up in the Congo, so I think it's only appropriate that you stay here.
I think that would be the proper thing to do. And we can always come here to visit you. You are going to invite us to the wedding, right?
Wedding? That's funny. We haven't even gone on a date yet, but we are going out to dinner tonight.
That's great. But what happens when he finds out that you can turn into a cobra? That might put a real fly in the ointment.
I know that the military has a serum that can turn you back into fully human. Victor did that when he thought we were going to be a couple. So did Henry.
Yep, I became fully human again, but then when Jerry and I were going to come here to assist you guys, I got a hold of some new serum that turned me into the Titan. But I was definitely fully human for a while.
Is that what you're planning on doing, Mbali? I think that would definitely be wise.
Yes, but if possible, I'd still like to keep my immunity as far as snake venom, especially after getting bit that time and I almost died.
Ugh, I still shudder when I think of that. I was so depressed when I thought you had passed on. I cried until I couldn't cry anymore.
Yeah, we all did. That was devastating. But then I remember how elated I was when we knew that you were still alive. What a relief.
I think Jack could arrange for a special serum to be made for you that would accomplish that.
Or if not Jack, Victor. Victor's girlfriend is one of the main scientists, so I'd say that would pretty much be a done deal.
That's nice. That's what I want to do then. I want to be normal again.
How about the rest of you? Do you want to keep your powers? Mine aren't the result of any serum, so I'm going to be the same the rest of my life. But you all have a choice.
I'm going to have to think about that. It's going to take some serious thought and soul-searching. I kind of like being able to swing on webs, though.
I sneezed and almost burned my chief to a crisp the other day. So I think I'm probably going to make the decision to return to normal.
Excuse me for a minute, guys. Jack's calling me back.
Cross your fingers, guys. It will be great to accomplish our mission.
Absolutely. I'm chomping at the bit.
My foot won't stop tapping. I'm really excited about this.
You and me both. The people who have been toying with people's lives need to get their payback.
I'm not really a vindictive person, but in this case, I can't help but be.
Guys, good news. We have a meeting in an hour with the contact. I have the address. Jack suggested that Marina meet the contact with myself and Eli accompanying Marina.
Aw, I was looking forward to going. Oh well, wishing you guys luck. Be careful.
We will. Be back in a bit, y'all.
Welcome back. So how did the meeting go?
Went just fine as far as I know. We'll see what happens.
Cross your fingers, eyes, toes, or whatever. I'm going to be nervous until this is all resolved.
Just from my own experience, once the media gets a sniff of this, it will be all over all of the networks.
Well, people love drama, and this is as good as it gets.
Too bad we don't get a commission for every news outlet that gets this news. Their ratings are all going to skyrocket.
No joke. This is going to dominate the news for months.
It might even overtake them talking about the Lakers or the Cowboys.
That would be a major event in itself.
Indeed it would be. That would almost be in the category of a miracle.
So now we just sit and wait. And wait. And wait.
Guys, I'm leaving for my date. I'll catch up with you guys when I get back.
Bali, have a great time. I'm really happy for you.
I'm happy for you as well. You really deserve to be happy.
Thanks, but you all deserve to be happy too. Okay, see you later.
Guys, turn on the TV. Jack says that the news networks are going crazy. We can use the satellite to get a station back home. I want to watch this.
Yeah, we all do. This is going to be fun and interesting.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We begin tonight with an unprecedented expose that is sending shockwaves across the globe. In a stunning revelation, the military's secret hybrid soldier program has been implicated in a web of corruption, deception, and human rights violations. In a joint investigation, several independent media outlets have corroborated the information handed over by whistleblowers within the program itself. The hybrid soldiers, who were once celebrated as a scientific breakthrough in national defense, have come forward with damning evidence that exposes the true nature of their creation. According to the documents, these individuals were misled into believing that they required a synthetic compound known as the CMI to prevent catastrophic mutations. However, recent findings reveal that this was an orchestrated lie designed to control them. In addition to this deception, the whistleblowers have uncovered financial records that detail millions of dollars funneled into unauthorized experiments, unauthorized missions, and personal accounts belonging to high-ranking officials. Perhaps most disturbing of all is the revelation of unethical experimentation on civilians in remote locations, communities coerced or displaced under the guise of military protection. Public reaction has been swift. Protests have erupted in major cities around the world, calling for accountability and transparency. In response to the allegations, military spokespeople have issued a brief statement, denying any wrongdoing and calling the evidence highly exaggerated. However, sources confirm that an internal investigation is already underway. The whistleblower hybrids have gone into hiding, citing concerns for their safety, but they remain determined to have...
Oh yeah, I guess it might be important for me to mention that they're sending a plane for us in the morning to fly us back to the States.
So I guess that means this is it. We're all going to be going our separate ways once we get back to the States.
I'm looking forward to going home, but also kind of sad in a way. We've been through a lot together.
You know, we should plan some kind of reunion or get-together once a year if at all possible, or at least every couple of years.
I'm happy about going home, but I'm about to cry. I'm going to miss you all so much.
I hear you, girl. I'm going to miss you all a ton. But we don't dare be strangers. We need to keep in contact.
We could always get together and form a superhero team. Go fight criminals for a living.
Don't be putting ideas into our head, Goon.